All right, so apparently Mbilli and Sheeraz could be fighting to, I think, for the WC interim title. Actually, I like this. I like this fight. I like it. Ooh, ooh. You know, I actually like this fight, to be honest. I mean, Sheeraz jumping into the deep end. Now, I know they said that they contacted Carlos Adames about a rematch. He didn't call them back, or his representations didn't call them back. I don't blame him. What y'all saying today on mamas? I don't blame them. Y'all rhyme me like that? You think I'm about to fuck with y'all again? Especially if the money ain't super duper, right? Like, they got down on Dog. Dog easily won that fight. And I know people talking about the raps or Sheeraz is more healthy right now. That's what you hear. Like, Sheeraz is more healthy. He more, he had the proper weight and all that shit. Cool, whatever it is. And I heard that Diego Pacheco he took a safety first approach and got booed versus McCombie, and Mexicans don't like that shit. They'd rather you fucking die in the ring before you hit and don't get hit. If I'm Pacheco, keep fighting that way, and then learn how to take your chances and your risks when you need to take your chances and risks. But yeah, Mbilli and Sheeraz might be one of the best fights to make in boxing. If Sheeraz is striking like he was getting, and Berlanga is Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? Berlanga is fucking Berlanga. But Mbilli is reckless. And this might be a matchup. Yeah, I know y'all gonna kill me in the comment section when I say this. This might be the closest thing to Hagler Hearns, to be honest. This might be the closest thing for the rest of our lifetime, Hagler Hearns. Because Sheeraz is a sniper. Mbilli just don't give a fuck. He throwing wild shit. He coming in there with hooks. So really, what it's gonna boil down to? Can Sheeraz keep that energy he had versus Berlanga? If Sheeraz can keep that energy he had versus Berlanga, you know what I'm saying? If he can keep that energy he had versus Berlanga and really, walk a guy down and he's striking like that, Mbilli seemed to be a strong kid. I would like to see Mbilli kind of come behind the jab and learn how to place that aggression a little bit better. Real talk. But if Sheeraz can clip him in the first 5 rounds, at least drop him, or he can make it to 7, 8, 9 and take control of the fight, I think he'll win the fight. But in the first 4, 5 rounds, it's gonna be a shootout. Remember something about Soulja Boy shootout? It's gonna be a shootout. I mean, honestly, if I had to say any fight was worth buying, I think the first 5 rounds of this fight, I think that's worth pay-per-view numbers. I think it's no more better fight, and I could be wrong. I don't think it's no more better fight stylistic-wise you can make in boxing as far as on this level than this fight right here. That's how I feel about the fight. That's why I did the video. I don't want to miss this fight because I think in the first 5 rounds, it's gonna be a problem. In the first 5 rounds, they gonna, man, look here. If Sheeraz ain't stepping to, if Mbilli and he on the back foot trying to box him, or he better get his head off that line. I tell you that right now. He better get his head off that line. Caroline, get your head off that line. Because if his head is on that line, shit, his hairline gonna be where his spine is. So he gotta be pushing Mbilli back, or if he gonna be backing up, he gotta be moving that head, and he gotta be setting them traps. I work on uppercuts, the uppercut to the solar plex. I kind of like work on a little touching them to the body. You know they gonna come to fight because they fighting for an opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez. But a guy like Mbilli, you gotta be practicing keep your head off the line. You gotta be practicing keep your chin tucked, your hands up, and you gotta be, you gotta throw that jab. Really, it's a great fight for Sheeraz in a way, because if he used the crunk style that he used versus Berlanga, Mbilli gonna walk into a lot of that shit. But the question is, are you strong enough to keep Mbilli off? And if Mbilli clip you, can you take the punch? That's the question. Then for Mbilli, it's like, I know he probably, Sheeraz one of the type of guy, when I throw punches, he gonna ball up. So if he ball up, if you get him to work up and down and throw a jab a little bit, I think you might be in business. So I think this is the best fight that you can make in boxing. That, like I said in the other video about Parker and Usyk, take away the names and look at the quality and look at the matchup. Now, Sheeraz could have been a one-off because he was fighting Berlanga, but people can spin the block and say, guess what? Canelo couldn't do that to Berlanga. And Sheeraz look a lot stronger at the weight. He looks a lot stronger and fuller at the weight. This is going to be a tremendous matchup. I'm telling you, this is going to be one of the best matchups that you probably see on this level. This deserves to be the main event. And if Sheeraz can pump that jab and keep that jab going, and he can punch through the target like he did versus Berlanga, it may look like what he did versus Berlanga. But the thing about Mbilli, if Sheeraz get tired or start balling up and going into the shell, and Mbilli start working his ass out, no Diddy, no Harvey Weinstein, no Kevin Spacey, it's gonna be a fun fight. I'm telling you, though, it's one that this is one that you're not gonna want to miss. I'm telling you, this is a fight you don't want to miss. Wonder why Christmas missed us. You don't want to miss this fight. I promise you, you don't want to miss this fight. Well, I'm telling you, this is gonna be an actual shootout. This is gonna be a shootout early on. Now, if that motherfucker get to 8-9 rounds, Sheeraz is probably gonna start controlling. If he ain't, he gonna start controlling that fight. Mbilli need to learn how to tame his aggression. How to control it. I felt the same way with John Pascal. Pascal was the same guy. He liked to jump in with hooks and right, left hooks, think he was Roy Jones, but he never really learned how to, really use that to his full advantage. In my opinion. He didn't really learn to use that with his full advantage. Jab, jab, jab. Learn to jab. I can't stand a fighter that don't jab. I don't give a fuck who you is. You better jab. So this is gonna be the hook master in Sheeraz. I mean the straight punching, the straight jabber in Sheeraz versus the hook master in Mbilli. And they don't even like Mbilli be getting tired neither. So I mean, like I said, this is gonna be one of those fights that no phenomenal fun fights. It's gonna be an absolute shootout. Man, these fucking semi trucks, man. I hate them motherfuckers with a passion, bro. Sorry, man. Like, Jesus Christ, they just be in the fucking way. They just in the way. But yeah, that's how I feel, man. But if you had to ask me what fight I'm looking forward the most to, I feel like I ain't look forward to a fight like this in a long time, bro. Like, real talk. I ain't look forward to a fight like I ain't felt like this about a fight in a long time. Like, I really feel like this fight gonna hit. Like I want the world to see this fight. In my opinion, I feel like it can't miss. But who knows? Boxing has been on funny shit lately. But I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited about this fight. I think this gonna be the one. But like I said, man, shout out to Turk. Hopefully he make it the main event. And then, Canelo fight on the line, I don't think Crawford's gonna beat Canelo. So yeah, you get a shot at undisputed. Why not? So fun fight. Stylistically wise, fun fight. I mean, right now outside of Canelo, these probably the two best super middleweights. Caleb Plant ain't hitting no shit. Jamal ain't hitting no shit. Pacheco still, trying to, trying to become a true, championship contender. There's nothing wrong with that. So we'll see what happens. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.